In the small village of Sunnyvale, life was simple and quiet. The village school sat at the heart of the community, a place where children gathered to learn, laugh, and dream of brighter futures. One of the most respected figures in the village was a young female teacher named Anna. She was admired for her dedication and kindness, and the way she inspired her students to excel. Anna was in her late 20s, with a calm presence that drew people to her. She always dressed modestly in colorful prints and carried a warm smile that made even the most troubled students feel at ease. She had come to Sunnyvale 2 years earlier, hoping to make a difference in the lives of the village children. And she had succeeded. Her class loved her, and parents often praised her for the way she nurtured their kids. Among her students was a boy named Kevin. At 19 years old, he was older than most of his classmates. Due to financial struggles at home, he had started school late and had repeated a few grades. Kevin was strikingly handsome, with sharp features, deep brown eyes, and a confident charm that made him the talk of the village. But what set him apart wasn't just his looks. Kevin was intelligent, ambitious, and determined to rise above his circumstances. Anna had noticed Kevin's potential early on. He was always eager to learn, often staying behind after class to ask questions or seek advice. Anna admired his drive and took it upon herself to mentor him. She encouraged him to read widely, shared life lessons, and even helped him apply for scholarships. Over time, their student-teacher bond grew stronger. One day, as Anna was marking books after school, Kevin walked into the classroom. He hesitated at the door, then stepped in. "Miss Anna, can I talk to you?" he asked, his voice uncertain. Anna looked up and smiled. "Of course, Kevin. What's on your mind?" He sat down, fidgeting with his hands. "I just wanted to say thank you. For everything. You've done so much for me, and I don't know how I can ever repay you." Anna laughed softly. "You don't need to repay me, Kevin. Seeing you succeed is all the thanks I need." Kevin's gaze lingered on her, and for a moment, there was an awkward silence. Then he said something that caught her off guard. "Miss Anna, you're the most amazing person I've ever met." Anna's smile faltered. She quickly regained her composure and responded, "Thank you, Kevin. But remember, I'm your teacher. Let's keep it that way." Kevin nodded, but the intensity in his eyes didn't fade. From that day, Anna began to notice subtle changes. Kevin became more attentive, often bringing her small gifts like mangoes from his family's farm or beautifully woven bracelets. She dismissed it as gratitude at first, but deep down, she knew there was more to it. As weeks turned into months, Anna found herself in a difficult position. She valued Kevin's efforts and saw him as a student with great promise, but she couldn't ignore the growing connection between them. The villagers began to whisper, noticing how often Kevin stayed after school. Some thought it was innocent, while others speculated otherwise. Anna tried to distance herself, but it wasn't easy. She admired Kevin's maturity and kindness. He, in turn, saw her not just as a teacher but as someone who understood him deeply. One fateful evening, after a long conversation about life and dreams, their emotions got the better of them. They crossed the line that neither had intended to. Months later, Anna discovered she was pregnant. Panic set in. She knew the consequences would be severe. In a village as small as Sunnyvale, secrets didn't stay hidden for long. When the news broke, it sent shockwaves through the community. Parents were outraged, elders summoned meetings, and Anna faced the possibility of losing her job and her reputation. Kevin, however, stepped forward. He admitted his role and expressed his willingness to take responsibility. "Anna is not to blame," he said firmly. "I love her, and I will stand by her." The village was divided. Some condemned Anna, saying she had betrayed her role as a teacher. Others, especially the youth, admired Kevin's courage and argued that love could not be controlled. Anna's family stood by her, insisting that she deserved forgiveness and support. Over time, the storm settled. Anna decided to leave her teaching position and focus on a new chapter. She and Kevin moved to the city, where they could start afresh without the weight of judgment. They faced many challenges but remained committed to building a life together. Anna's story became a lesson for the village, a tale of love, mistakes, and resilience. It sparked debates about power dynamics, forgiveness, and the complexities of human emotions. While some continued to criticize, others found inspiration in how Anna and Kevin turned their struggles into strength, proving that even in the face of scandal, hope could prevail. And so, in the city far from Sunnyvale, Anna and Kevin raised their child, determined to create a future filled with love and opportunity. Their story lived on, a reminder that life's greatest lessons often come from its most difficult trials.